going on with y'all? Back again. Spill the Beans, episode 2. Finna drop some more heat on y'all. We got a lot to talk about today. So Tuck, Mike, y'all know your boy really real. They told me I was a YN last time, so that's why y'all see me. I pulled up like a YN today.
In further news. Alright, so
in rather YN fashion.
Alright, so on the topic for today, what y'all think about that game on Monday night? It was a big game for Sam. That's 2 straight losses in the 2 biggest games of potentially his career.
I ain't gonna put it all on Sam. They coach fucking sucks.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
No, it's not.
Kevin O'Connell has, his record is shown with some quarterbacks that aren't that stellar.
Yeah, okay.
He had the Pasternak winning games. He had Nick Mullins winning games.
See, I play football, and I know football. Not saying I know more than him because he's an NFL coach. But if we losing the game by 3 touchdowns, why is we running the ball? Why we not running hurry-up offense? Why we not being aggressive, taking shots down the field?
That on the
why are we
playing?
How if he not calling the plays?
They outmuscled him that whole game, though.
He wasn't calling the plays.
He was terrified that game. You ain't see him.
You remember?
He was holding on to the ball.
He wasn't putting the best.
He was holding on to the ball way too long.
He didn't play good, but
he making terrible decisions.
So you remember when he was in New York? What did he say?
Coach,
I was seeing ghosts out there. Bro was like, I was seeing ghosts. The way Jared Versey and that whole Rams D-line was, bruh, they wanted that game more.
They ain't having.
And I don't know with shout out.
That's because they was playing for the city. That's all.
That's what I was about to say. Like
they was playing for the city. They put the city on their back.
Yeah.
That night.
Prayers to everybody out there that is affected by the LA fires.
Kevin O'Connell.
Hopefully our pod can help distract y'all from some of that stuff that's going on that side of the world. But I mean, LA went in there with a purpose, and I don't know if the LA fires is a testament to it, but they played it. They
definitely.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Both y'all teams saw my fucking parlay, so ain't nobody show up to play. But no, for real, watching the game, I really felt like Sam didn't play good, but I really felt like that coaching display was horrible. Like they wasn't aggressive. They was losing by 3 touchdowns. They were running the ball with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. They didn't run no hurry-up offense. They didn't take no shots.
But even to start the game, though, like
they wasn't getting the ball to Jettas. Like, I don't know who drew up the game plan.
I mean,
but y'all could have stayed in Minnesota with that.
You can't get the ball out if you getting. You see how hard he was getting out.
But the O-line was literally breaking Colin.
Bro, you can if you watch.
I feel like that O-line takes a big hit to the. Now Darnold didn't look good. I'm not gonna say they're defending.
So coaching did not look bad to y'all.
I don't think Kevin O'Connell's
I think it's a mix of both.
I think that O-line, Darnold, and then Kevin O'Connell. If you put them in a blank order,
coaching, Donald,
I don't see it.
Coaching.
At the end of the day, you gotta perform. You gotta do something.
How the fuck I'm
was
gonna
playing
perform and you ain't put me in the best position to perform?
How long?
I ain't got no good.
He can call audibles. You see something going on, you could change the play. He got that power.
My O-line shitty, and you calling shitty plays. How the fuck I'm supposed to win with that?
As that quarterback, as that guy, if you don't agree with the call. All 32 quarterbacks in the NFL. We don't know how much
power he has on that.
All 32 quarterbacks in the NFL got the power to change.
Jared Goff is playing good football right now, but when he was in LA, they had to talk to him all the way until the mic cut off.
Well, you could just tell there was just a difference.
He was young then, though. That was young, JG. He got love, man. He got some different man. He got some hell in his chest now.
The real question is, was it a fluke season for Sam Darnold? Or did he just have a bad game?
I think it's one of those things where I know what you said about Kevin O'Connell, but he wins games. He done had Kirk Cousins, the Pasternak, Nick Mullins.
The Pasternak?
What's his name? Whatever his name is.
Josh Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs. They call him the Pasternak. That's his
name.
That's his nickname, the Pasternak.
Y'all, they made that up.
Nick Mullins.
Who was that?
He was a backup. Exactly.
I know who he is, but who did he play for with Kevin O'Connell?
He played the last few games last year when Kirk was hurt.
Oh, when they was
yeah.
They didn't even make the playoffs last year, did they?
No. Right.
So he talking about it.
They end up getting beat.
They end up getting beat.
I'm just saying.
So it wasn't a fluke season for Sam.
Nah, I just don't. I think.
So do you think Sam Darnold
do good? And
obviously,
Did he perform, or did he just have enough weapons to play
and that's
good?
That's what I'm
talking about this year.
That's what
This
I'm getting
year,
at.
this will
that's
be
what I'm
his best
saying.
year.
That offense is a quarterback-friendly offense.
So,
that's what I'm trying to
but
say.
was he cooking, or is the offense just so dynamic? Because
just
look
that
at Kirk
quarterback
Cousins. Kirk Cousins was cooking. Kirk Cousins go to Atlanta.
Don't say nothing about Atlanta because Atlanta got weapons. They got a coach.
But okay, so that's just a testament to O'Connell. If Kirk Cousins cooking in that offense,
O'Connell.
I hate the Vikings as much as the next
This is
person,
what I'm saying.
but I'm
In
not
the
going to sit here and
past-
say he ain't a good coach.
I ain't saying he wasn't a good coach. I said he coached a bad game. You can have a bad performance.
yeah,
LeBron
but
James.
Donald had a
LeBron
bad
James.
game too, though.
LeBron James ain't trash. No, he's not trash, but he's had bad performances. Jordan not trash. He's had trash performances. Kobe not trash. He had.
So
Patrick Mahomes has had trash performances.
Yeah,
Kevin
I understand
O'Connell
what you're
coached
saying.
a trash game.
I completely understand what you're saying.
I don't know how you can
just-
watch the second half of that
I can't
game.
pin that whole game on Kevin.
I'm not pinning the whole game on him, but I don't know how you can watch
Even
the
in
second
a priority order of like who's to blame,
half. Him.
I don't think he's one.
I
There
think
was
it's
no
the
sense
O-line
of
and Donald.
urgency.
But that's on the quarterback.
It's on the
person
coaches. The
leading your
coaches
team.
decide if we're gonna run hurry up or not. The quarterback don't decide that. That's
You
what the
right.
coach
But
calls.
even-
You are right to that extent.
And the
But
coach
even-
calls the run play.
even a testament
With
to that,
4
though,
minutes left in the
on
third quarter,
offense,
and you
on
lose about
offense.
3
So was they not
touchdowns.
supposed to run the ball at all in the third
They
quarter?
wouldn't even run the ball good.
It
No.
don't matter though. If you don't run the ball at all, what do you play football? You just said it. Everybody just gonna sit back.
Tom Brady
You're not
never
gonna
had
get
no
nothing.
running backs, and now he was picking
What
shit.
you
What are you
They
talking
never
about?
had no
Hell,
running backs.
Just because they were the best running back
They
in
was
the
catching.
NFL.
What was they doing? They was catching it
Because
out
he
the
done
back.
checked down King.
Right.
Check the fucking ball now. Throw it, nigga. What you running
Okay,
it
so
for?
that's
What are you talking about? Call the pass play so he can throw the check down there. You running the fucking ball and you ain't going
So we're
nowhere.
gonna have 20 play drives every series because we just checking the ball.
I don't think I run it. At least one of them, some of them might be incomplete. You stop the clock. You running the ball.
That's like one
the
team
run-
I lead to a
the
20
run
drive
wasn't
series.
working,
That's the
though.
Washington Commanders.
You're right. The run wasn't working for them.
Exactly. So you're not doing nothing about hurting yourself because you're making a clock run. At least if you throw it incomplete, the clock stopped.
But passing wasn't working for him either.
It was working.
Donald couldn't get the
But
ball
even not even
off.
just on offense, the
So
other side of the
call
ball.
quick game.
It was quick game. I seen it.
No,
Even
no,
as soon
quick
as you
game.
get the
It wasn't
ball,
all quick game.
I mean, it was
Even
a
on the
mix.
other side of the ball though, that what did Matt Stafford? What did he go like 8 for 9 in the first quarter? Like even that first drive,
He got 60 yards on the first drive.
That's what I'm saying. That even the first drive, that defense couldn't even stop the Rams either.
That's Darnold's fault too, huh?
Wow.
So what you saying? It wasn't a fluke season.
No, I don't think it was. I just think
So
he
was
that
not put.
guy.
He was not put.
He's
So
gonna have
how-
a contract next
So
year.
do you think he can walk in the
Yeah,
room
so, yeah.
after those 2 losses, the one to Detroit, the one to the Rams, and go, I want 40 to 50 million?
Yeah, Kirk Cousins did it.
And he got benched, and he
Yeah,
got
Now they
benched.
got a
so
whole
he did get
situation
paid.
they're gonna have to figure out.
Kirk Cousins got paid. Bro, you know Kirk Cousins probably.
Kirk
made
Cousins
the
been
most
getting
money.
paid.
He did.
Exactly.
Kirk Cousins been getting paid. He one of the
Darnold
OGs that know how
he
to work
don't
that
get
money
paid. He
cap.
don't get paid.
Got a good.
If I was
Do you
them,
think he
I
comes
would bring him
back?
back to Minnesota.
Do you bring him back to Minnesota? I know
Who else they gonna play?
you got a biased opinion about JJ though.
You want me to pull up his stats?
I'm not sitting here saying he's the best quarterback in the NFL or he was the best.
He ain't an NFL quarterback. Well, technically he is because he's in the league, but from what I seen, that nigga ain't nobody's NFL quarterback. Y'all got me cussing today, man. Y'all getting me hot.
Hey, you
Yeah,
turned up
that's
today.
true.
Hey,
Did you watch him in college?
I was watching him in training camp. I was watching him.
College?
I know preseason, but he
People,
was
you act like
looking
people
good.
don't grow and
Preseason.
develop.
No, even in training camp, he was
People
looking
grow
good.
and develop all
Yeah.
the time.
Bro, he was playing against a bunch. Half the people he was playing against at home.
Okay. It's players that's like that.
And you know it, Mike. Half the people he was playing against ain't even playing right now.
Hey, all I'm saying is,
He ain't pl-
if you're Minnesota,
I'm
what do you
bringing
do?
back Sam Darnold,
But-
I'm trading JJ
You
McCarthy
bringing
for
back
whatever
Sam
I can get him
Darnold.
for.
So he earned a contract.
Yes.
Did he earn
Yes.
$40 to $50 million? Or did he earn more?
What he do that Dak Prescott ain't do?
We ain't talking about Dak Prescott.
I'm just saying. He said, do he deserve 40 to 50 million?
But Dak Prescott on the team that's the highest, is worth the most in all sports.
And,
Like,
how,
they
many,
got
and,
more
how, and how many
to
playoff
get.
games he done won?
It don't matter how many.
Yes, it
playoff
do.
games he won.
I ain't
That's
won-
a-
I
it's a
ain't
bigger-
won-
It's a bigger market, so naturally he gonna get more money.
Quarterback,
He's
he
ahead
can
of
get-
that team.
He can get that in Minnesota if he
So-
really wanted it.
In retrospect, he's going to be the number one quarterback going into free agency next year. So, like,
Sam Darnold?
yeah. So how somebody's even if, which I think Minnesota will pay, but even Minnesota will pay. There's like 7 other teams in the league that might just take that risk.
Vegas, New York. Well, depending on who do and don't draft the
Yeah.
quarterback. This team can play for it right now today.
Yeah. Because would you say would he have success
So
in
he
that
revived
Cleveland
himself this
offense?
year.
He could play in Cleveland.
You think if
So he
he
revived this up.
He earned himself. He earned himself
so
a
do you
job.
think if we put him in a Cleveland,
He
we
could
just
at least
took
get-
him
he
from
could-
Minnesota,
he could
dropped
get
him
a
to
3-year
Cleveland?
deal. You said what?
If we took him from Minnesota, dropped him in Cleveland this year, do you think Cleveland was?
They might have been a competitive playoff contender. They probably would have been in that.
Because their defense
They
alone
probably
could
would
have
have been
carried.
fighting for that wild card. I believe they could have fought for the wild
Because
card.
Jerry Judy already about to get it back now after the way he played this
But
year.
y'all
So-
barely beat Cleveland. They had Dorian Thompson-Robinson. So I think if they had Sam Darnold, they won. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
these Bengals fans gonna jump to the screen on you, man.
We ain't talking about them. I was just
You
saying.
just brought us up.
Because I'm saying, like, they was competitive that game, so with a better quarterback, they would have been competitive. They would have been more competitive other game. Not against the Chiefs, we still would bust that ass. But I'm just saying, those other games, they would have been more competitive for your sons, because at least he ain't no Jameis Winston. I will say that.
Who ain't James Winston?
Sam Darnold. Jameis Winston just get a ball. He Oprah. You get a pick. You get a pick. You get a pick.
But he
I
aggressive
feel like
quarterback.
I feel like Jameis. There's no way a single quarterback-minded coach ain't sat down with him. The man can throw 400 yards, 4 tutties, and 4 picks, and just say, "Son, we gotta read the defense." Like nobody in his career, he has the potential.
Now,
He's
let's
had
talk,
it.
Let's talk
He's
about
just too
teams.
aggressive.
Let's talk about teams that's playing.
All
Back
right,
to
so
Darnold. No,
all right,
I don't
well-
think it was all Darnold's fault. Do I put some of the blame on him? Yes, he played horrible. Trash.
2 weeks straight.
The O-line. Y'all know y'all didn't help him out.
Do y'all think that
Kevin
they was?
O'Connell. See, I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit. Because coaches, you know you ain't coach your best game. Your coaches around
y'all
you probably
think they
didn't
was
either, but
just-
you the head coach, so
just-
start with you.
Y'all think they was just beat up from the Lions game the week
They
before?
do call it the line hangover, and that's how they lost earlier this year.
No.
You don't think that
It was
an
the same
intense
scenario.
game?
Earlier this year, Detroit played them, smacked them down. Next week, Rams gave them another L. Deja vu.
I just think the game could have been coached and played better. There was no
Wow.
effort. There was no sense of urgency. It was bad play calling. They wasn't put in the best position to win. That's what I tell
We'll
them.
get more on Darnold as the offseason
story
progresses
goes.
and
Sam
as his
Darnold.
story goes, and we'll
You ever seen
tap more on that. But
Fight the Temptations? Where he said, the Bible says somewhere in there, get your money, man. Don't let nobody tell you ain't worth what you think you're worth. Get your money, Darnold. Because your coach
Good luck.
is calling some bull.
Good luck.
I'm going to call a spade a spade.
well, all right. So let's move on from Sam Darnold. We got plenty of time to talk about him in the offseason.
Who we talking about now? The Steelers?
Mike Tomlin.
That
So-
damn Russell Westbrook trash.
Mike Tomlin-
I told y'all, let me know, because they
Nah,
know
man,
try to
that's
bench
not
my boy Justin Fields and put that team future. See, that's
Wasn't
why
he
you
one
don't
of
need
the top quarterbacks in free agency too.
who?
And
He-
Justin Fields in
we
free
don't know.
agency
Justin
They
Fields,
benched him. He
Justin
went
Fields
4-2.
and Russell Wilson would
would
be
be one of the
one
top.
of they'll be in free agency.
No, Russell.
Unless one of them
He was
gets
6-6. No,
Because that was the point of them coming in, is that they were going to put them both on 1-year deals.
He was 6-6.
Better man take the job, but Mike Tomlin just said yesterday.
Where the better man didn't get the job.
He said there's going to be changes.
Yeah.
He said there's going to be.
You know what that means, Russell?
Changes.
You might as well go ahead and pack your bags and retire. Because you is out of here. We're going with Justin.
Tell us how you really feel about Russell, man. I mean,
He won him a Super Bowl. He used to be a
Cincinnati
dog.
kid.
He ain't from Cincinnati.
He was born here.
You ain't got us in your blood.
But-
Where you from?
we ain't talking about Russell right now. We talking about Mike. So
he lost because of Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson was 6-6.
Did he lose because of Russell Wilson?
He ain't got a quarterback.
he ain't had a quarterback.
Since Big Ben.
They should have started.
Since the last time they won a
do y'all
playoff
remember? Do y'all remember there was that year where they had Big Ben and we all knew he was on the decline, and they went, you know what? We're not going to draft the
That
quarterback.
was the last time they won a playoff game?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
that's
was
when they
were.
beat that one team that played here.
I think it was a year or two after that, but yeah, it was in that.
He was,
in that
he was
time
still
frame.
playing good.
Yeah,
Because
because you remember they had that chance. Everybody thought the Steelers were going to draft the future replacement. They're going to draft the next chapter for the franchise, and they didn't. And everybody went, "We don't know if you
the
would."
Steelers don't draft quarterbacks.
And then they go that next season. They get Kenny Pickett. We all know how that go.
I don't know why they did that. I could have told y'all that wasn't gonna work. The man wear gloves, and he played at Pitt. Who's the last quarterback you seen throw gloves on him? That played at Pitt.
Is there a lot of quarterbacks that
That
throw
was
gloves on?
Teddy
in the
Bridgewater.
rain.
He's a practice squad quarterback now. No disrespect,
I'm
Teddy.
trying to think of somebody else that played.
Yeah, no.
I can think of something.
Teddy on the practice squad.
For who?
Technically, us.
He's technically not
He
because
just
he's the
coached-
emergency.
Yeah, he's an
quarterback.
emergency quarterback. So if someone has
So
to
he be
go,
he be addressing.
but I mean, he's a good locker room guy. He's a good.
Yeah, we love Teddy. Teddy,
Or
man,
he
Teddy.
just took his
Yeah, he just won a state championship
Yeah.
as a coach.
I know y'all saw the video where
Then
he was
came back
dancing,
and
but he
played.
was
Yeah,
hype.
he was hitting that. You know the dance. I ain't gotta do it for y'all. I ain't know the answer.
But back to Mike Tomlin. Do
Get
you
your
think
quarterback.
it's time for the Steelers Nation to move on, even though they've only had 3 coaches in their tenure? Do you think
Who
you
was
just?
gonna coach the
That's
Steelers?
what I'm saying. Who could you even replace to have that Steeler mindset, that mentality? And it's probably gonna be the same thing, honestly. Because either way, if Tomlin's there or not, you gotta get a quarterback. You
They
got
got
receivers.
one.
You
They got a
potentially
quarterback.
gotta get a
Who
running
they
back.
got?
Man, Justin
Justin
Fields,
is
man.
gonna
He
be a
gonna be
free
free
agent.
agent next year.
He gonna come back when
You
he
don't
know
know
he
that?
when he know he get the job. He gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm coming back. If I'm gonna be the man, he gonna go back.
There has not been an Ohio State
heard what
quarterback that
Najee
has made it in the league. Stroud is walking that
watch your
line.
mouth.
It's the truth.
He in the second round of the playoffs again. So you better.
That's why I
put
said
some
Stroud's
respect on
walking. He's like the only one.
First of all, we ain't finna do that to Justin because
'Cause
he was
Justin-
never.
I'm not disrespecting Justin. I'm just saying
Nigga,
Ohio
he
State
played
quarterbacks
that
have not translated in the NFL. It's facts.
What quarterback did good in Chicago? That got drafted there.
Hey, Chicago got their own problems. I'm not about to say
That's
the
where
same
he went.
thing.
That's where he was at, nigga. He was crying for help.
But that offense,
Justin, we
even when he
believe
was
in
in
you, bro.
Pittsburgh
I
for the
still
first
believe
4
in you,
games,
Justin.
They went 4-2.
that offense was
4-2. You was
stagnant.
No, they wasn't. Justin, y'all
That
was winning.
offense wasn't doing anything week to week.
They ain't doing
They're
that with
putting up
Russell
20.
Wilson.
They're putting up 20.
A couple
Actually, when
games.
his
20?
first
A
few,
couple
yeah, his
games.
first
Yeah,
few
one
games,
Other than that, it was
best
the
game of his
same
career
thing.
was against y'all.
it was.
It was.
Just saying.
And that was more than a couple games in. Because they played the Bengals late this year.
That nigga was falling to the ground going past. He was like, oh,
Everybody play different when they play in the Bengals, man.
I was going to say, that boy's
I wonder why.
Everybody
Nigga,
prepared.
why the Bengals like, oh, it's a career day today.
I thought he was Action Jackson for a second, the way he was
Hey,
out
chill
there.
on my Bengals,
It's
man.
that orange and black. Like, oh, yeah. Over here.
Chill on my Bengals.
Pickens was out there like, Russ. He's whistling. He was like, Randy Moss say. Brady gave me that look. Pickens was out there like, Russ.
Yeah, you see what he said in that interview? He said this offense ain't doing nothing. Pickens,
Because they ain't have who he wanted out there. He wanted his Georgia
Pickens
boy
is
out
a
there.
whole
You know,
nother-
He wanted his Georgia boy out there. He was only crashed out because he was playing with a ball. I can't call him that because my
He
NFL
in the
brother said
NFL, man.
he was playing with somebody who wasn't playing good football at the quarterback position. Who
But
ain't
do
been
you-
playing good
but
football
do
at
you
the quarterback
blame
position.
Mike for not being able to construct the roster for the. At the end of the day, a lot of fan bases will be happy going 500. But when you a fan base that got 6 chips,
That's
I'm just saying,
unacceptable then,
going
in
above
their
5.
eyes.
You got 6 chips after a while, that get old, bro. Like, even though it's
The
it ain't
roster-
like a, it,
It's good enough for them to, like you said, be 500 or better.
even
I
though his
feel like they
projections
have-
technically every year they project Steelers should not even like he wasn't even projected to even make the playoffs or even go 500.
No, they wasn't. And I'm gonna
He-
keep
he
it a bean.
over
I'm gonna keep
achieves.
it a bean. It It don't matter who was playing quarterback for the Steelers. They wouldn't beat Lamar. They
beat Lamar this. You're talking about the
play. It
playoffs.
was raining cats and dogs. Nobody that game don't count.
That game, it's
You see
still
what happened
still
in
a game.
You see what happened in the second game, and you see what happened in that.
And if Russell Wilson doesn't fumble there, maybe we have a whole different game.
Whole another game.
That second game
Who
was
you
close
say?
too.
Who you say? Who fumbled?
If Russell Wilson don't fumble.
Exactly. They want to blame Mike T. Give my man some
We
quarterback.
ain't blaming Mike T.
I'm
talking about the other people, not y'all.
Steelers fans.
Oh, okay.
Steelers fans, if y'all blaming Mike Tomlin, just answer me this question:
Who you hiring?
Who you gonna?
They
Solid.
gonna have the same
They
problem.
can hire Solid.
Who? Solid. They could get Solid.
I thought
Solid is a
Solo was
defensive
potential. I thought they
coach.
said the 49ers was thinking about bringing him back as a DC. Because you know,
No,
a
I
lot
don't
of
want
times-
them problems.
You know, a
Don't
lot
let
of
them go
times
there.
those head coaches when they fail or they hit
They
that,
go to
they go back to
DC or OC.
yeah.
Please don't let him go there. That is not gonna be good.
Was he failing though?
In the Jets organization.
No, he
was
on the cusp of breaking through. He had the pieces. He was missing a quarterback.
They just ain't.
They were missing an old line.
That's missing the O-line.
O-line.
They O-line always hurt because they got Elijah Vera.
What did Tampa Bay do when they got Tom Brady from the Patriots? What's the first thing they addressed?
Well, you can't really say.
I'm just saying.
They ain't ready to go get him. He was already like
Well, you know what I'm saying.
He
They
went.
said when they got.
What's the first? O-line because of his age.
They got that
Well,
line.
not only that, Brady told him like, if y'all don't give me O-line,
Yeah, it's a wrap.
I'm retired.
So what? Like I understand. Aaron played like he didn't play his best.
No, hell no. You better say it. No, you be talking about everybody
Don't be
else.
biased.
Aaron played like what?
Don't be biased.
No, say it with some pussy.
Tell
say
the
it
world.
like you mean.
Tell the world.
You better put some elbow grease on that. Aaron played like what?
Aaron played like shit this year. But
Dog shit.
he's still his age, and that O-line is terrible. It was terrible the whole season. It was terrible before the game. It was terrible with Zach.
Well, I feel like, the Jets put themselves in this situation because you drafted a quarterback who was like 5'10". He went to BYU. He was not good. He shouldn't have went over Justin Fields. I digress.
So you tell me if they drafted Justin?
Yes,
it
they
would have
would've
been the same thing.
No, it ain't. Justin would have got up out that jam. He would have did.
They would have 80 rushing yards a game, and they would still have all the L's. And that's the only difference.
So they would have won more games because you can create a different offense. More zone reads. When you have a dual threat quarterback, it adds another dynamic to the offense. What happened with Lamar? Zone read, 3 people went with him. Derrick Henry hit his head on the goalpost. Brees Hall and Justin Fields in the backfield together. Ain't no telling what that can be. And you got, well, I don't know if they would have got Devontae because part of the main reason he went there was
That was the-
But you got somebody he
that-
played with in college with Garrett Wilson. You can't teach that type of chemistry. Look at Burrow and Chase. Now, I ain't saying they would have been putting up numbers like that, but it would have been good for that Jets offense. But no, they went to go get Zach Wilson. What he doing now? Nobody knows. He backing up somewhere in Denver.
The reason they couldn't do what the Ravens did, because like you said, they don't got the offensive line to just be able to do that.
But this is what I'm telling you. When you have a quarterback of that dynamic and that type of
They didn't have the
explosiveness,
pieces
it
to
makes
support
it
that.
makes
I'm about
it
to ask you a
easier.
real question.
They didn't have the pieces
I'm about to
to
ask you
support
a
that
question.
though.
But him being able to run makes it easier for that.
I'm about to ask you a real question.
Because those
So-
defensive eyes, they're gonna be watching him. So if the eyes get off track and they follow Justin, but Brees coming back this way, the O-line already on their track, so it make it easier for them to block.
Yeah,
because Justin got all these
situation,
eyes
but what you
following
gonna
him.
do when he got a pass?
We
and
get
don't
the
got
ball
no
out quick. We
protection?
getting it quick.
I got a question for you. So just like how the Cincinnati Bengals drafted Joe, he still ain't really got a whole line. He one of the few quarterbacks that come into this league
And play without an O line.
and play without an O-line. Do you think Justin would have, not saying he would play
Patrick Mahomes,
if he loved the football?
He don't have. He got 3 linemen. Patrick Mahomes go out there every week like, I got 3 linemen.
That's only been this season though.
Right,
That ain't been
like
the whole his whole
he's
tenure.
had a line.
Their O-line ain't been that terrible his whole tenure.
You ain't watched last year?
I watched last year.
They was horrible.
What
We
you
had
talking about? Your boy Juwan Taylor, dog.
trash. And who was on the left? Bro, our tackle last year was 40.
They literally
He
made.
didn't play against no defensive end that was his age.
Y'all should have signed Orlando Brown back, but y'all let the Bengals have him.
No, he didn't want to come back. We tried to pay him. He wanted to go play with the ops, and he been getting exposed there since. Oh, I ain't got no comments on bruh. He hot for real.
Well, shoot, on that note, what's up with these playoff games?
Yeah.
What's the first
Mike
match?
Tomlin, I'm rooting for you. Get Russell out of there. I bet you be cool.
That's messed up, man.
That's
Man,
crazy.
bro. Future, drop a song on this thing.
All right, so
Buy-ins, wow, man.
Bro, for real, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, there be more to it than just the players, bro. These coaches don't be coaching, the defense don't be playing. There's a lot that go into it. Russell just ain't it to me. Some people like Russell.
What about Joe Burrow?
Oh, he's top 3.
Okay.
It's only 2 quarterbacks I like above.
Lamar and Patrick. So what's our first ones?
all right, so our first game of the day is Saturday. It's gonna be Texans Chiefs.
We might as well skip to the next game. We already know who won that one.
What's the score then?
Like 28 to 14.
28, 14
17,
Chiefs.
somewhere around there. Chiefs. Yeah, I don't know.
Spread of that game is 8.5 Chiefs.
Let me check what the score was last time.
So I mean, you can't bet against Pat Mahomes. It's just so hard. Like, no matter, even like how we were just saying earlier, like they have the Patriot effect. Everybody hates them. They're winning.
Not me.
Well, not you, but everybody else
You're the
hates them.
only one.
They're winning. The rest is on their side this game. The rest is on the side of that game. Everybody's complaining.
Not a rest on our side.
I just
Now.
I will say this Texan team this past week played a little better
I just
than what
wanna
I
say,
gave them. You were
I
the
told
only
y'all
one.
CJ Stroud was
No,
gonna step
what
up
did
to
I
the
say?
moment.
No,
I
first of
said
all,
that.
I was the one taking up for CJ when you said that. I was like, he ain't been playing good. I'm like, he got a lot of guys you got to deal with.
We're gonna have to
But I-
run a video.
No,
man.
remember because he was.
Cause
They was
I
like,
told
y'all
you,
was like, no, y'all was
he
like,
ain't
he
had none
ain't
of
playing
his
good.
receivers. You say he was
Yes,
in a
and I was-
sophomore slump. I said ain't no sophomore slump.
Actually, you
He
said
did
sophomore
exactly what he did last year, and then
I
since he
still
already
said something
did
to the
it.
playoff. I said that people
Hey y'all
saying
see
like
this?
he
Don't
ain't
let
been
him
playing that
backtrack.
good or whatever. No, because I was
Call
like,
him out in the comments.
no, because I was like, remember, I was like,
Because even
I was like, he got a lot he got to deal with because he got to try to figure out a way to get all of them the ball. But his number's still supposed to look crazy. And they was like, he got Stephon Diggs, all the pieces he needed, and I'm like, bro,
Nico
Stephon
Collins
wasn't,
is-
I'm like, Stephon wasn't even a one. He wasn't even a one.
Nico Collins is
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like, Nico, I was like, Stephon wasn't even a one, so they ain't need him. That just added another headache, like, Nico to
But
number
did you
one,
see him
Nico
playing
getting
though?
off.
Did you see him playing in this game?
Who against the Chargers?
CJ.
I mean, he
He
played
just looked
good,
different
but
to me.
if you watch that game, it, like, you won't be like CJ Stroud. You talking about the Texans defense more than CJ. Like, if you really
defense,
watch
yeah,
that
that's
game,
true.
like, nobody is talking about
But you
CJ
see
Stroud.
all the pressures he was getting. They was tearing him up too.
But it also helps when Joe run 25 for 100.
Yeah, but he didn't do that until the second half. He finished the first half with like 20 yards.
It's two halves of football, man.
But I'm just saying though, the whole CJ Stroud kept them in that game. And then at the end, the defense too, but CJ Stroud, he ain't make no mistakes. I ain't gonna say he ain't make no
So
mistakes.
he was a game manager. Okay.
He was
was
at
Brock
the
Purdy.
beginning, he was a game manager.
Brock Purdy for
And
the
in the second half, he did what he had to do.
So
How
the
he did
last-
what he had to do, and Joe did what he had to do. Which one was it?
They all did. They came together.
So the last time these two teams played earlier in the year, the score was 27-19.
They
So
scored.
obviously,
They scored late.
the score was 2019.
They scored late.
Tank Dell catches, well, the score was whatever. Tank Dell catches touchdown injury. CJ
He
Stroud,
scored like their first touchdown.
he scored, I'm pretty sure he scored,
He scored
No.
early. He didn't score their last touchdown.
he scored their last touchdown today, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So his third quarter, he throws that ball in the end zone. We all know what happened. Unfortunately, Tank, one another guy, having a great year, injury.
He was
But
having-
CJ Stroud's
having a good
energy
year.
was gone. The team as a whole, it just dropped. The rest of the game, they just kind of looked like defeated, even though the score is 2019. It's still a
It's
bang.
just tough to come back from.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Them injuries, man. Especially on a guy like that that's playing good and the 2 years was almost, well, he got injured the year before.
Then they say he's not gonna come back till next year playoffs.
That's tough.
Tough. But I mean, I gotta go Chiefs.
You got a score on that?
28. Sure, it might be 28-14, really.
28.
I don't think it's gonna really be close.
31-21. They had 19 last game. They probably could figure out a way to get.
Yeah, they had Tank there. Tank there was balling that
Nico
game
Collins
too.
back.
Didn't Nico play that game?
Yeah.
He played against.
Pretty
sure he
played that game.
against us.
Yeah,
Pretty
Nico
sure he
was
did.
playing that game.
Well, you probably, you know what happened if he did play that game.
He still did all
He
right.
ain't play. No, he did play. He had 7 catches for 60 yards.
Yeah.
That's
It just was when Tank got hurt. Everybody just was like, they was just out of it.
Yeah.
But I don't see them
he being aggressive.
beating the Chiefs in the playoffs.
I don't see him either.
And Arrowhead,
You know what I'm saying?
and they already coming off the season. The Chiefs got 3-peat in their head. Like
Brian Cook is playing.
the only team that got a chance at stopping them, I think, is the Ravens. In the AFC, I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
And to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I agree.
So it's like
I think I
they got an easy road to. I ain't gonna say easy, but the Ravens. You would still have to see the Ravens.
I don't think the Texans are complete pushovers
I
going
don't
into this
think-
game. Because at the end of the day, you're an underdog. You know you are. You're gonna play with that energy, like they did last week. Which
But it's
obviously that's a completely
It's
different
like
game.
David and Goliath.
It is.
And Goliath gonna win this one. Like the giant
I
gonna
don't
win this
think
one.
nobody got an easy road to the playoffs. Because, I mean, all you can do is play who in front of you. Whoever you got to see, that ain't up to you. You just play who in front of you. It's a playoff football game, so I don't feel like
Yeah.
nobody
I
got
didn't
an
mean to
easy
say
road.
easy road, but if any road is the
It's
easiest,
easier.
it's gonna be for the Chiefs, which is rightfully so. I mean, they was the #1 team in the league.
And that's what
So
you
I mean,
earned.
that's what you earned. Going, you're supposed to have the easy route.
Yeah.
But,
So
I
I'm
think I
going
got
Chiefs.
I think I got the Chiefs too. I think I'm gonna go.
What you thinking for?
No, I'm just saying. I
Like,
got the
but
Chiefs too.
why you
Hey
saying
man,
you
just
think-
because I say, hey man, Chiefs all day, Chiefs Kingdom, I ain't here rocking like that. Now, I support them, but hey, I'm
You already
gonna
know
go.
who you like.
I'm gonna go 24.
31? 34, 24, 34? I like us to win by like
No.
Because
I'm
I
gonna
don't want to make it too far, but I don't want to short the Texans on their points either. That's why. What's up, brother?
Of course.
Man, we live on the set, man.
We talking.
We talking about the
the Chiefs, of course.
Talking
And the
about the
Texans on the
Chiefs.
set, and I had to let them know. Kingdom for the dub. Y'all see, we got a special call from your boy, 2-time Super Bowl champ Brian Cook
Brian
on the
Cook.
call. Getting ready for game this weekend.
What's up, B?
We all pulling for you. But before B comes,
Y'all
Perfect
know-
time.
y'all
Guess we
know
spoke up the Chiefs, huh? Ain't that
Y'all know
crazy?
what's going on.
I think I'm gonna go 28-24. I'm gonna give it I think it's gonna be a one-score game. Because they played tough last time. Texans are playing with a chip on their shoulder. I think they can go in there for some fight.
That defense was playing good too last week.
So,
What Stingley had 2 picks,
who,
I want to-
yeah.
yeah.
No, they got 4 picks.
but I'm saying Stingley had 2 himself.
Oh, yeah.
And
Some
then
of them-
Laster had a pick
Some
6.
of them went,
Yeah, I know
The
they
two were, yeah. But
Because one of them fell off a Disley hand. I think that was one of Stingley's.
the fade ball, I think that Stingley picked, that was just a good play by him.
Good ass
That was a
play.
good play. But 2 of them wasn't hurt.
so all 3 of us are going Chiefs
Yeah.
for that. So
Yes,
the
sir.
next game up, the game of the night, a Saturday night, future NFC champions.
5 back.
The Detroit Lions versus the Washington Commanders. We got rookie Jay Daniels going to Ford Field.
I would say
they're
this.
trying to do something that teams ain't been able to do all year. Only one team has beat them. 2 teams actually beat them Ford Field because they ain't lose a road game this year.
Tampa Bay.
Baker and
Tampa
Josh
Bay.
are the only 2 quarterbacks that win games for Ford Field this year.
Jaden
And
Ball.
they call it the Commanders, the cardiac Commanders right now. They last 5 games they've won, 1 score, end of game possession. I'm telling you right now, Lions ain't played football like that all year. We ain't.
it's different up there in Detroit. Right?
We done had a couple of close games where it's been some game-winning field goals, but we consistently putting up numbers. So
it's different.
Can Jaden? Well, they got one of the worst rush offenses outside Jaden's legs. I mean,
Demo back, man.
Demo is back.
Demo
Back.
I like five. I like five. Might snap.
We might be a little biased on this one, but
He might
even
snap.
I think, besides us being biased, Lions gonna win this anyway. It's different up there in Detroit right
The
now.
Lions run the ball, bro, and they had the third. They had the 30th ranked run.
Commanders have not been able to stop the run.
It's gonna be ugly.
It was a good season.
You got Waymo,
Right.
you got Waymo, you got Saint, you got Laporta, you got Tim Patrick in the receiving room. Washington's DBs have already been questionable. Marshawn Lattimore ain't who he used to be. Injury, unfortunately, fell times undefeated. Because even if you put him on Saint and then you put them somewhere else, or if you bracket Saint and you put him on Wake, there's no way he's going to make him. There's no way.
Yeah, it ain't no chance for Washington. But if I'm Washington, I'm not gonna lie, it's no chance. I don't see.
But if
If I'm Washington,
what's the keys to win this game against the Lions?
before I get there, if I'm Washington, I'm happy how this season turned out.
Oh, if you're a Washington fan, you're on top of the world.
Win or
This is the
lose,
best
it's
out.
like
But this is the
best thing that happened coming out of the Dan Snyder ownership era.
Like,
this is the best thing this franchise needed.
That make Washington scary though, because
They
Detroit.
We can't handle running quarterbacks.
We don't do good against running quarterbacks.
That's the only damn.
And you're playing against a team who already know nobody picking us to win this game. We ain't supposed to win this game. So even if they do lose the game, nobody gonna be like,
Did you see how Levante David was getting to the sideline though?
Nobody,
last week?
nobody gonna be like,
hey.
nobody gonna be like, oh, they lost. So you playing against a team who ain't got nothing to lose. That's a team to play. They gonna throw everything they got at the Lions because they know, like, bro, if we lose this game, nobody gonna be mad at us. But if we win this game, everybody gonna be happy.
And on top of that, that's three potential
scary
guys.
team.
Two guys are getting jobs after this year. But even Cliff Kingsbury, he could potentially, if he walked out of there with a dub against the Lions, his coaching stock skyrockets going into the offseason.
it's just different in Detroit right now.
It
It's
is.
just like the Chiefs. All they seeing is 3P. All Detroit seeing is Super Bowl.
Because even Ben Johnson
like,
just today said that the teammate, everybody remembers how that flight was home.
bro.
After that San Fran game, everybody knows what it feels like, and everybody knows why they playing this year because
Everybody know they lost too.
yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Damn coaches, like we were just talking about earlier. The coaches be.
I'm a Bengal fan. Y'all know this.
We talking about teams.
I gotta go with the Lions.
Yeah.
Super Bowl. I'm going Super Bowl. That's why I had to throw this on today.
So what's your score
For this game,
for this game?
I think they gonna dog walk them. Really,
You think it's gonna be a dog walk?
they can't
it's gonna
stop the run.
It's gonna be at least a
You
two-
got
it's gonna be at least a two-score
Gibbs
game.
and
You
Demo back.
got these
Like,
two boys right here going.
It's like
It's gonna be at least a 2-score game.
I wanna go like 34 to like 17.
Ooh, like,
That's what I'm like. I'm
okay.
like, it ain't no chance. It's gonna be Detroit the whole time. It ain't nothing against Washington because you feel me. I know they gonna bring it,
bro,
but it's just like
got 0 points.
at some point you just run out. You it's just they met their match. I think.
Is he not playing?
But I think
Oh, my bad, This nigga Tyrese Maxey ain't got no points.
But I think I'm gonna go Lions too. Obviously, going Lions. I'm gonna go.
What number is that?
I'm gonna go 35-21.
35-21. So that's about similar. About similar.
I like
35-21.
David touchdown, first game back. They gonna.
I think it's David's
Sean-
first touchdown of the game. I think if y'all want to put
Sean
that on the
touchdown.
parlay,
Sean
go
touchdown.
for it.
Yeah.
First touchdown of the game, David.
Bet on them running
I
backs.
like
this
that,
week.
but I don't know because the way it sounds, I don't know if they might start drive.
We'll
They
see.
gonna score the first drive. They definitely scoring the first drive.
Those first 15 plays gonna be nasty. That big Johnson
It ain't
come
even
out.
gonna make it the first
Yeah.
15. Don't be
said
like,
they ain't gonna make what? Second quarter, like, all right, we going out.
don't be like,
All right, we got the first 16
saying.
plays out now. All right, now let's adjust to what we do in this game.
They might get through the first, they might score 2 touchdowns off the first 15.
Look.
First drive, first 6 to it.
I can see it.
first 6 plays to it. You'll never know messing with them.
What's the next game we got on there?
All right, so let's go on to the next NFC game. For that, we got the Rams versus Eagles at 3 o'clock on Sunday. Rams have to go to the city of brotherly love and try to pull out an upset.
I like the Rams.
Last time they played the Rams, the Eagles played the Rams, Saquon went for almost, I think it was almost 300 all-purpose yards and 2 touchdowns.
I like the Eagles. I changed my mind.
Saquon on a mission.
The way that boy been talking in these post games,
Like it's
the way, even just, no matter what you say, that slide, to even go, bro, I don't care about none of that, bro. We
I
won
want
this
this
game.
ball.
He said, I want this ball.
I want this bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's that nigga first time seeing the playoffs. I ain't worried about
That's
that.
why. That's what making it's. That's what make it even better for him.
And I'm
know-
biased. They got the second best O-line. I'm not going to give them the best O-line because we got the best O-line. They got the second best
I
O-line.
wouldn't even guarantee him the second, bro. Buffalo O-line is really good.
That Eagle O-line good.
Which I
The
think.
Eagle
got all
O-line
thrown
is
for a
good.
reason.
No, but I'm saying.
And
like,
the fact that
I don't
they
just say
even
it like his hands down.
Kelsey retired and they just had the other center ready him like he flawless. Like that O line's been blocking their ass off all year. I mean, you don't rush 2,000 yards just because you rush 2,000 yards. I mean,
Right.
He's already like
some
that.
hog mollies up front doing their job.
What's
He
the
was
score?
2,000 behind the Lions.
What's the score you got for that one?
Oh no, probably not. The Lions actually use their weapons and actually can pass the ball.
Well, they got 2 different style quarterbacks.
Yeah, they have somebody who can just hand the ball off, and the Lions have someone who can
Do both.
distribute the ball. I ain't saying JG can run. He didn't scramble for first down.
So you think who you got for this game?
For what game?
The Eagles Rams.
Man, I go with the Eagles, bro. That's only because
I mean, you
Saquon-
sound like
You
you just
sound
ain't no Jalen
disappointed,
Hurts.
like-
You sound like you don't want to go for him. How about you go for the underdog for once?
I think Saquon gonna have a good game. He had a good game last week.
Is he gonna win?
He can have a good game and then Jalen Hurts do something silly.
I think.
I think Stafford.
I don't know.
Now
because
that
I don't know
Philly
what defense I'm gonna get out of the Rams. That's like,
and that's the huge
like if
question.
the
That's
defense play like they play last, you gonna tell me they gonna play like they played last week? I will pick the Rams, but I don't know how their defense gonna play. So I just feel like the safe bet is the bet.
because
with
the
Saquon.
Eagles
Not the
defense gonna
Eagles,
bring
just
it.
bet with
Eagles
Saquon.
defense
I
bring
think
it.
Eagles.
And that Stafford is playing.
They're okay.
Stafford's been playing.
They got a cornball at safety. But
Stafford's been playing really good.
yes.
Really good.
I'm gonna say Eagles.
That team's healthy on offense, and they look.
I don't know.
They was scared. They was looking scared.
They did. I'm gonna say Eagles 24-21.
Saquon 24-21.
24-21 Eagles.
Saquon is the reason they be winning.
Saquon.
17-10
Mm.
I like
Rams.
that.
17-10
The
Rams.
The Eagles can't put up no. They don't put up.
They
a lot
don't
of
put
points.
up that many points.
I wonder why.
Hey.
17-10 Rams. I'm gonna go for the underdog here.
But he in the game. Oh my bad, y'all. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go for the underdog on this one.
That's cool. I ain't
I'm
mad
gonna-
at you for.
I can see the storyline now. Detroit Lions versus Stafford, third time in Detroit.
Detroit. Yeah,
That's a headline right there.
it is.
Man, bro.
LA fires. Detroit trying to make their first
Who
Super
do I
Bowl.
think? Who do I think gonna win?
Is this like just New Orleans during Hurricane Katrina? They
I'm gonna keep it big.
Saints win it all Hurricane Katrina year.
Man,
Yeah.
what? Man, they ain't winning no Super Bowl.
I know. I'm just saying. Look at that
The
storyline.
storyline, he's saying.
Man, who do I want to win? The Rams. Who I think gonna win? The Eagles. It's just Saquon Barkley's just too good, man. He's just in a situation where he's just never had a good quarterback in his career, man. I hate that for you, Saquon. I really just don't like that for you. But, hey, I think the Eagles will win. Probably like 21-17.
21-17.
21-17,
So we got
17-14.
2 Eagles here, and then I'm gonna go under the. I'm gonna go to Rams.
I don't expect it to be high scoring just because both defenses are good, but also the Eagles, I feel like they can still find a way to win and not score a lot of points because they don't score a lot of points.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So
Because they quarterback.
last game of the weekend, which is easily where people are saying this is probably gonna be the game of the year. Blockbuster game. 2 potential 1 and 2 for first place for the MVP.
We have
Ravens versus Bills.
we have the
Lamar versus Josh.
the MVP versus some other.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro,
I gotta go Ravens.
That
I'm going
game is
Ravens.
in. Don't forget, y'all. That game
It's
is
in Buffalo.
It's
in
in
Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo.
Yeah,
And
but damn, if they was playing on the black tie,
man,
we got.
It's kind of like
I'm saying
how
we.
it's
See,
kind
this
of
is
like
how much I
Saquon.
rock with Lamar. I ain't no Ravens fan. I ain't gonna say we, but when he playing against the Bills, I go with anybody who play against the Bills. I don't like the Bills.
and
I'm
the way
going
it's
Ravens. Derrick Henry,
Derrick
he
Henry.
want that thing. Pause. You forget who you talking to. You don't know who I is, man.
What the?
Derrick Henry want a Super Bowl.
Yeah, just like Saquon.
Just like Saquon.
Yeah, that was wicked.
So I think I think Lamar and Derrick Henry pulled this one off.
Lamar.
So what's the keys to victory for both? This is a big matchup.
They got the they got the future 3-time.
Lamar just
What's the key
literally
to victory for the Ravens to win this game?
at this
They got the
point,
future
Lamar
three-time.
just gotta be Lamar.
Yeah, they got the future.
I think Derrick Henry's an X factor.
But he,
I mean, he gonna get off regardless. They ain't stopping
Yeah.
him. And they got the future 3-time.
Bills team also the first time they played the Ravens didn't have Teron Johnson. They didn't have Milano. They didn't have Amari.
Teron Johnson, they don't need no. Amari Cooper catch like 2 passes a game.
He's still out there. He's still a body.
Man,
he was new to that system too,
Yeah.
though. So it wasn't like he was.
no, that wasn't Max.
So there were some key players that didn't play that first go around.
I still like the
Teron
Ravens.
Johnson.
Yeah, he's a key player for the Bills, man.
But he ain't gonna matter against the Ravens. The Ravens is running the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to do that,
I'm just saying.
it's a chance Zay Flowers don't play this game. So what I can say, oh damn, got Zay Flowers.
Is that official yet? Is he not? I don't think he is playing.
I don't think.
I don't think he is either.
Which that's huge. I mean, that's awesome. That's a change.
Chiefs ain't got Rashee Rice.
But they still.
They got Lamar, Jackson, and Derrick Henry.
I mean, Bateman been doing good too.
Yeah, yeah.
Still got Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
So it's not like that's all they got.
Yeah. It's not like it's all
So
they
it's
got.
like even
But the
when
Ravens
Zay
also
Flowers
played a
out,
different ball than what they were playing at first. Now they read the Bills. the
Their
first
defense
game.
way better.
They
And
played.
their
They played.
defense was
They
trash when they
outplayed
played the Bills.
Yeah.
I think
That the pass defense was not good when they played the Bills at first. That's what I'm saying. Both teams aren't the same team they were when they played each other. in the
I,
game.
I still gotta say Ravens though. It's just Lamar and Derrick Henry together is
He to go. Well, he to
it's
go.
the X factor right there, both of them.
Yeah, and then you got to play.
And you can't really stop neither one.
Yeah.
You can't
So
stop
what's
Derrick Henry.
what's your score on that?
Ravens 28, Bills 21. Might be worse than
It's
that.
definitely gonna be.
I'm gonna go
Bills.
Ravens 35,
Okay.
Bills 28. I think there's gonna be some points.
I would say that too because it's gonna be back and forth. It's gonna
I
come
think
down
this
to
is
who
going
got
to be
the ball.
I don't think this is
I'll
going to be
say
the level
Josh
of
Allen.
Mahomes, Josh shootout from a couple years ago. I don't think it's going to be like that where no defense is being played. But I think it's going to be one of those games where it's literally we're going to be on commercial break every other day because they
I
about to
just
score
know
back and forth.
Lamar is a real. He a real nigga. He ain't finna go lose to no Josh Allen, bro. And he got good. He know he got some help with him and stuff. Man, he ain't losing.
Got the cavalry back there.
He got some help.
Yeah.
All I got to do is pass the ball. I ain't got to run nowhere now because we got somebody who can get all these
So
carries.
we dropped our scores, right?
Yeah,
That was all the games, right?
yeah.
Who y'all got going to the Super Bowl? What's your Super Bowl matchup?
Chiefs Lions.
I got Chiefs Lions. Lions winning. They upset They stopped the 3-peat.
I don't know.
That's what I got going.
I like Lions. I don't know about the AFC team. I can't lie to y'all. Because Lamar.
Lamar get past Josh, and he just got
get,
one more. He would
is
have
he
one
gonna
more.
get past Mahomes if he get past Josh?
No.
So you think
that's the
The
real
game
David
is an
Goliath
Arrowhead.
right there.
The game is at Arrowhead.
That's the real David Goliath situation because
Well,
even
we
like
David ain't
we
gonna
won.
beat Goliath against everybody.
Well, I'm just saying.
We're gonna be David and
Lamar
Goliath
versus
no matter
Pat.
who we play this Super Bowl.
I mean, look at earlier years. Lamar, he really wanted that win. Week 1. I ain't never seen a player that was just like, I don't care, my team, because they were this is their Henry right that first game.
Yeah, and then they realized
they had to
because
get
John
used
Harbaugh
to
said some
it.
stupid stuff
Like-
like we ain't bring him here to get him the ball.
Yeah, Lamar literally
he probably went in
was
there
like,
and
you
was
know
like,
what, bro?
yeah, we
ain't
did.
gonna run there, bro. I'm
Yeah, we
doing this. Like you could tell he was playing emotion that whole game.
Lamar went in there and
So
He
told him,
wanted to really win that game.
Nah, we did.
I can't
win
pick
that
an AFC team right now. I'm not gonna lie. From
Why
my
not?
Super Bowl,
Why not?
because I don't know. It's
Why?
Well, the problem is both teams.
It's only the
big
best
on the odds.
one.
The
Only-
Bengals. So.
It's only the best.
Hey,
quarterbacks.
I'm picking the Bengals. Joe Burrow, baby. Joe Burrow. Let me go get
I'm only talking about teams that's playing this week and weeks to come.
Hey,
You gotta talk about those guys.
I'm picking the NFC team only. It's
Look at
illegal
the
to
AFC
pick
team. Oh,
an
you already picked the
AFC
AFC
team.
team.
Who
that
they?
explains a lot. They at home.
We getting ready for the Super Bowl next year.
Okay.
They got a lot to get ready for.
Hey, it's
Hey,
We rebuilding, baby.
and all the fans showed up to T. Higgins signing, and they trying to get, hey, T, please don't go. Hey, T, do ain't wear no
See, if you
Bengals
see
gear.
this, I'm wearing your jersey next, man. I know you coming back. Super Bowl is coming.
You might as well go ahead and ship that out.
He
man.
coming. It's coming.
He doing what?
He gonna be a
I
Bill
said,
next
it's
year.
coming,
He
bro.
gonna be a
Super
Bill.
Bowl
He gonna be a
coming.
Steeler. He gonna be a Chief. He gonna be any team but.
Nah, we don't need him. We don't need him in KC. We don't need him no more. We got receivers now.
Yeah, I got receivers now. So what about this natty, man?
Big game of the year.
Oh wait.
Ayo.
Hey.
I'm taking all
I ain't
bets.
gonna lie, I can't sit here and
I'm taking
do
all
that little
bets.
check y'all just did.
Oh
Bruh, He
wait.
don't even have a college team, so he says. He just goes against anybody that Ohio State plays.
Hey.
So for all our Michigan fans out there that watching the pod, that
I'm sure y'all saw it.
I'm sure y'all watching this game and y'all rooting on Notre Dame. And guess what? I'm gonna be there with you. I'm just because I know this dude, biggest Ohio State fan in the world. I'm there with y'all. I'm standing up. First African American coach to win the Natty. Let's
I
go,
don't give
Marcus
a damn
Freeman.
about none of that. I don't care if he was. What did he say on Remember the Titans? I don't care if you're black, blue, you white, green, or orange. I want offensive players on this side. I want Bucks. It ain't gonna matter because it's just gonna be the Bucks on one side. That's the middle of the field holding up the trophy
So Buck the Ohio State goes in the game.
and win.
Clear favorite. Clear favorite. It's everybody.
They gonna win.
We're gonna win.
Best defense in the country.
I'm glad you know it.
Best offense in the country.
I'm glad you know it.
Notre Dame, keys to win for Notre Dame right now. I got you.
Good season.
Throw the towel in.
Good season.
Don't abandon the run game.
Abandon the run game.
Even though I see y'all rush stats is kind of weird because
Man, we
they count
finna-
sacks as rushing yards.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna sit here and say all those rushing stats were just for rushing and not just because y'all how many sacks you have? Something stupid. So those yards go into it.
He said it's
Something stupid. I mean,
JT and Jack.
I'm just
Sawyer
saying,
did
keys
not-
to victory for Notre Dame to win this game.
There are none.
Don't abandon the running game.
Yes, abandon the
Get
run.
Will Howard third and longs.
Don't do that because we're gonna throw it to number 4. You don't have anybody that can guard.
Number 4 was able. He was
He got
contained last
bracketed. He
week.
got bracketed.
He did.
got bracketed.
I mean, he would get bracketed on my team too. He should be getting bracketed every week. I don't know why
He
we
might
just
be
stopped
getting
Jones.
bracketed till he in the league.
That's the only good thing that Texas did last week. I mean,
Bracketed.
that's no brainer.
Bracketed. We got 2 more killers we're gonna get on.
So
and if you're doubling him, that means you gotta be. You gotta
Notre Dame D-line. This is the one game of the year that you
gotta.
That O-line for Ohio State, everybody knows it. They can be weak. Now last week y'all did push up on Texas.
Yeah.
But them Texas boys, you just saw they all left. They all declared. They all left March. The whole entire offensive group declared.
They said they gone.
They gone. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
They did what they needed to do.
This Notre Dame team, we ain't seen a culture like this in Notre Dame in years.
Bruh.
Hey, I'm
We
telling you.
already told you this
Hey, man.
last week.
Hey, man.
I don't know.
They gotta win the shit.
Irish.
They lost
We ain't
to
losing to no
Michigan.
leprechauns.
They gotta win
Y'all
the
did lose
shit.
to that team up north, huh?
So you gotta win the
Last
shit.
time we played Notre Dame, we beat them, and we're gonna beat them again.
So how's it gonna feel Monday, Tuesday morning if y'all do lose and Ryan Day still the head coach?
I don't know because we're not gonna lose.
It's like
I don't even know what that sentence. We're not gonna lose. That's all I know. Some way.
it's
Put a score on it,
It's
bro.
all state.
Put a score on it.
35-14.
I'm dead.
For real.
I'm
Like
I'm
they
dead.
finna dog walk them,
I'm
bro.
dead. They don't have
National
enough-
championship
they don't have
or not.
enough
Like
offense,
Bradley
bro.
Leonard ain't proven enough, huh?
We won't. Please.
If Bradley Leonard is forced to pass the ball this game, that's gonna be scary.
It ain't gonna be scary. That's good.
That triple-headed monster in the backfield between
What
Love,
time the game start on
Williams,
Monday?
7:30.
I'll be drunk by 8 o'clock.
Game over.
Ball game. Game start at 7:30.
I want the energy to be this loud and Notre Dame walk away with a dub next episode.
Next
I want this
episode
energy.
will be
You
tough.
want to go to beat us for the game?
They're not. When? Monday?
And then if
Martin
they
Luther
down
King
his
Day.
back, we post a clip and everybody see you in the corner beat us like,
I ain't gonna be.
my boys didn't do
Ohio State.
We ain't gonna lose. That's all I know. We ain't gonna
it. So y'all, what's that score again? 35 what?
35-14.
Bro,
21.
31.
They gonna win by 21.
I do like that, bro. They just don't got enough on offense. Like we
Bradley Leonard does
stopped
scare me. I'm not gonna say
we
it.
stopped Jeremiah Love. We stopped Jeremiah Love, bro. It's, you see the way our linebackers and our front seven been playing?
Over under 45.
And we got
Spreads 8.
We got
Spreads eight.
Jermaine Matthews is actually starting now. We ain't got to worry about Denzel Burke.
Yeah.
Man.
It's in
We ain't got
that's
to worry
just like
about
an
number
easy
10.
decision
Number
right
10,
there.
we ain't got to worry about him playing.
If, man. All I'll say, man, that's a tough squad,
It's
man.
easy decision.
Bro, you know it's just too much
I'm
firepower.
not gonna sit
over
here
there.
and not say they're not a good team.
Bro, that's like the Lions at a college. They got too many weapons.
Everywhere, like everywhere.
Then the defense.
Everybody on that team is him.
Michigan fans, I got y'all. We gonna go. We gonna go. We gonna go.
Why you keep saying the
17.
team up north?
Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't
Bro, if
doing
you
that.
think they finna hold us to under 20 points, you cooked.
We gonna go
You cooked.
Yeah.
You might as well not even say it if you think we ain't scoring more than 20.
31-28.
And who gonna have 31?
Notre Dame.
When the last time they put up 30? Bro, they lost to NIU, bro. NIU.
What they done since they lost to NIU?
Nothing. They lost to nothing.
They lost the game.
He should have been the first coach to get fired after losing to NIU with a squad like Notre Dame. Look, you lost to NIU with the Notre Dame. You should have been going the day after.
Hey.
And I ain't
even
gonna
that,
lie, had they not made the playoffs this year,
He would have been
he
fired.
would have been gone. He was on the hot seat. If they wouldn't have made the playoffs this year,
There's
he
no
would've
way
been
you can
gone.
put him on the hot seat after the way Brian ran. There's no way.
You ain't been watching Notre Dame over the last couple years, have you?
You got to build a culture of the program. He
ain't been
literally
seeing
abandoned the
You ain't been
program.
seeing him lose the games that he shouldn't have lost in, have you?
I've
He was on the
He
hot
said,
seat, bro.
"I've seen it."
If they wouldn't have made the playoffs, bro, he was gone.
He win if he win this natty,
He ain't winning.
he already getting
He
called
ain't
for the
gonna win
NFL.
Let him go. That boy might as well go because he ain't about to go win nothing.
Yeah, they ain't. I don't see it either.
What are they gonna win with?
What do you mean? They got a triple-headed monster in the backfield. Jeremiah Love, Williams, Smith. They got some wide receivers now. They wide receivers ain't world beaters. They ain't like, oh, they the best wide receiver in college football, but they got a top 5 draft pick in the tight end.
Yeah.
Man,
He gonna be top 3 in his position. I'm not saying Ryan Leonard's gonna throw 400 yards, 4 touchdowns because he ain't done that all season.
That's what he gonna have to do to win.
He ain't had to do it yet.
They ain't
He
played
ain't
nobody
played
like us.
them.
Who did they play? Georgia without Carson Beck. We already talked about this.
That's what he gonna have to do to win.
Defense, that defensive line shows up and y'all O-line don't show up, that's gonna be a nightmare for Will Howard.
What, man?
That's
What about
true.
Riley Leonard? Because we got a good defense too. So
Oh, I know. That's all I'm saying. They're gonna have to run the ball. They're gonna have to stick to who they are.
we ain't letting them run the ball. Because
But that's what they're gonna have to
wanna
do.
They better come out and play action.
Because if they go out there and he tries to throw 40 balls, no, you ain't no shot.
They
You're gonna
ain't
have
got
to
a
stick
shot
to
this
what
year.
got you there. You're gonna have to.
Bruh, they ain't played nobody like us, bro.
Penn State is comparable. I'm
So
not saying-
who?
their
Hey, man,
defense
get
is
the
comparable.
fuck-
Their defense is comparable. Their offense is not. The offense is not.
They defense ain't
Their defense was
No, it's not.
good.
It's not to ours. We got killers everywhere on
when
both
you
sides of
pay
the ball.
everybody on the team to play, I mean,
That's what they do in
That's what
college
they gotta
now.
do now.
man. All I'm saying is, those are
Bama been doing it for years. Now that we do it legally, it's a problem. It's a problem we paying people legally, but Bama been paying them for years. That's why Nick Saban got mad, because everybody is allowed to do what he been doing. That's why he got it out of there.
That ain't
Let me
what
hit to
happened,
you,
man.
Nick. That is what happened. Nick retired because he's like, damn, they caught on to me. I can't compete no more. No, because everybody allowed to pay people now. We do it legally, it's a problem. Nick been doing it for years.
Hey, man.
Giving them Mercedes Benzes because he owned all them dealerships.
Those are the keys of victory
For who?
for Notre Dame.
You might as well. Man.
Good luck, Notre Dame.
I ain't saying good luck. Game over with. You can roll the credits on that. shit.
That one's done.
It's cooked.
But
Man.
on that note, thank y'all for tuning in with us. Spill the beans. Make sure y'all like, share, comment.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All
Gotta
that.
subscribe.
Get on the YouTube page, get on the TikTok if it's still here. We don't know if it's still gonna be here or not. Get on there, get on Instagram, follow us on Instagram. We doing it all. Hey, we really trying to make something out of this show. And we gonna love y'all for supporting us. And we gonna try to bring y'all as much content as possible.
Yeah.
We
I only
doing
talk about teams that's playing too. I don't talk about teams that ain't playing.
Shots fired. But y'all see we gonna have some special guests. We got a little special shout out from B Cook today. Expect big things. Expect to see some people. If it's anybody y'all want to see, make sure y'all reach out. If we could get it done, we'll make sure it can happen. And we'll see y'all next week.
I got one quote for y'all before y'all go. Before we go.
What's up?
But it's
Somebody
better not
said-
be about Notre Dame.
Somebody said, without commitment, you'll never start, but more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. Hey,
Hey,
Coming from a real old head.
hey,
wise
doing
words.
this. We need y'all support. Follow the page.
Thank y'all.
Spill the beans.
Hey man, Notre Dame.